What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Murphy, and this is the first dividend income video of 2024, where I go over what stocks have been paying me dividends, what are my best and worst performers, what I've been buying and selling, and more. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to change the format a little bit. Let me know how you like it in the comments. I'm just rearranging some stuff. And yeah, so we're going to start off with the portfolio performance this time. Starting off with the overall performance of the portfolio, I was down about 0.38% this month. Obviously not terrible, but compared to the S&P 500, Dow Jones, NASDAQ, I underperformed. This month, the account really did not move much. There was only like 2 instances where the account was either plus or minus more than 0.5%. So it stayed pretty consistent. Fortunately, did not outperform the major indexes. But this is a good opportunity for next month, or February, I should say, where I have some more buying opportunities, which I haven't really had good buying opportunities the last couple months. So I have about $360 cash in the account right now, plus the $200 roughly I'm going to contribute this month. So we should have a good month of buying opportunities, hopefully adding a lot of positions to the portfolio. So that is very exciting. So let's go over the best and worst performers of the month. As we can see, pretty good month. The top 3 performers were AbbVie at a positive 6.88%, Texas Roadhouse at about a positive 6.91%, and Verizon at a positive 9.7%. And then the bottom 3 performers, Starbucks at a negative 2.68% return, Realty Income at a negative 6.03% return, and 3M absolutely sucking this month at a negative 13.54% return. Now, I'd like to say the individual month-to-month returns of each stock isn't very important when you're a dividend investor. We are investing long-term, and as long as these stocks and these companies do well long-term, that's all that matters. I just like to look at the month-to-month returns kind of for fun. But like I was saying before, more buying opportunities, we at least see some red in the portfolio, so I can start considering contributing to companies like Starbucks, maybe 3M, Lowe's, Johnson & Johnson, all companies that are in the negative right now in my portfolio. And then there's definitely a bunch of companies I don't even own right now that are at good prices, so I could definitely consider buying some of them. So now I'm going to go over what stocks I bought this month, and I bought 2 new positions, VIG and VYM. I bought 1 share of each of these ETFs, made a whole video about that. And that was about $282. I just want to expand my ETF side of the portfolio because in my portfolio I have a lot more money in the stocks and not as much in the ETFs, so I want to diversify that a little more and put a little more money into ETFs. But I wanted to talk about this a lot more than what I bought, what I sold this month. So I actually did sell something for the first time since, I believe, last February. I sold my Intel. I was talking about this last month, and I finally decided to do it. So I ended up selling my Intel at about $46.83, and my average buying price was about $29.89. So we did really well on that. I made about 56.5% profit on my shares, which is really good, especially to cash out in the positive. So with my 4.68 shares, I made about $80, which is nice. Didn't catch the peak, but I sold before it dropped off more this month. I believe it is somewhere in the low 40s right now. I'll throw it on screen. But yeah, I'm glad I was able to walk out with some profit. For a dividend portfolio, I don't think Intel was carrying its weight as well as some of the other positions. And luckily I was in profit, so wanted to lock that in and move my money elsewhere. So yeah, that is the stocks I bought and sold in the month of January. All right, so now let's go over the dividend payments, the main attraction of the video. So my first dividend payment was on January 2nd from UGI, where I got $2.63. Then on January 3rd, I got $2.57 from JEPI, which we always love to see. And on the 5th, I got $1.72 from Pepsi, also nice to see. On January 10th, I got a really nice dividend payment from Altria Group, where I got $5.68. One of the biggest dividend payments I've gotten, not from SCHD, so that's pretty cool. And then on the 12th is the day I get my monthly dividend payments from Main Street Capital, where I got $1.20, and Realty Income, where I got $2.24. And then on the last day of the month, I got $1.20 from JP Morgan Chase, a nice way to wrap up the month, and that brings our total for the month of January to be $17.24. Comparing that to last January, I only got $6.77. That is about a 154% increase in dividend payments, and I think this is a really strong start to the year. Hopefully we can end the year with $300 in dividends in this portfolio. I think that's kind of the goal I'm having in mind at the beginning of the year, so that is cool to see. And the average monthly payment for the next 12 months is $18.88. And if we were to not add any money to the portfolio in the next 12 months, it would generate about $226.59 of dividends. Let's talk about what I'm doing in February. My plan is I'm probably going to be buying over $300 worth of stocks, I would guess at least. Probably add to some more of the positions that are down in my portfolio. Maybe keep an eye out for a new position. I'm not sure. I just added 2 new ones, so I'm not too concerned about adding anything. But I definitely think there's a lot of good opportunities this month to invest in. And it also looks like I'm about to get 9 dividend payments in the month of February, so I'm going to go over them now. If we look at the dividend tracker, on the 1st, I'm going to get paid from Verizon. On the 5th, I'm going to get paid from Jeppy. On the 7th, it looks like I'm going to get paid from Lowe's. On the 15th, I'm going to get paid from AbbVie, Main Street Capital, Realty Income, and Procter & Gamble. So big day. On the 16th, I'm going to get paid from Apple. And on the 23rd, I'm going to get paid from Starbucks. So that's a cool little lineup for February. So yeah, that's kind of everything I want to go over for January. Comment if you liked the rearrangement of the order I talk about stuff in the video. Been doing that same order for like over a year, so wanted to try something different. But yeah, that's everything for today. Check out the playlist if you haven't already. Here's another video of mine. That's all. Peace.